Yo guys, today we're going to watch a video about the all upcoming subclasses in ARKNIGHTS. Let's watch this. As someone who is new to ARKNIGHTS, I don't know what if there's new subclasses or not. Oh my
Ladies
god,
and gentlemen,
that's loud.
do you know that CN servers have
Okay, I didn't miss
3 operator subclasses that haven't come to global yet? And in this video we will see all of those upcoming subclasses, and what
Okay. Wait, why this guy using this voice for like usually he use a different voice for the AI. Oh my god, I don't like this voice.
exactly they do. Starting with the one we should get
Mercenary guard, interesting. We never got a mercenary. Okay, yeah. Well, mercenary people. No, we don't. That's interesting. Like mercenary, there's so many mercenaries in ARKNIGHTS, if I'm not mistaken. So kind of weird to see now it get implemented
very soon. We have a guard archetype called Mercenary, with a new operator called Hadia being the only example.
It's already not.
She is also the new
it's a
5-star from the Red Voucher shop, which should be updated in the Silver Ash Altar event.
Because if I'm not mistaken, the new subclass strategies is pretty new, and the first one is a 5-star, the one that gets the strategies class.
So, what's this archetype do exactly? They are 2 block guard, with 1 tile attack range ahead of them. They also have an extremely cheap cost, with Hadia costing only 10 DP at Elite 2.
Oh, 10 DP? What the hell? That's cheap as heck! But that's only for 5-star, we don't know if 6-star is the same or not.
But her other stats kinda sucks if I may say.
Okay, the stats are sucks.
The defensive stats is average to what you often see in guard. But her attack stats is more on the low side.
Okay, this subclass.
And it makes her performance drop significantly during off-skill.
So this is just from the start. Like it's just for an opening. But might as well pick a vanguard for that instead of a guard.
As for this archetype trade, the unofficial description said they can
he can consume DP to end. Oh, that's what it does.
Consume DP to enhance their abilities.
So it's gonna be good with Flat Barrel then.
Making them a second archetype that can consume DP after Merchant Specialist.
Yeah, I remember there is one class that used DP. I don't remember what. I guess it's Merchant.
Definitely not as reliant on DP.
Really?
So, how do they consume DP? Well, in her case, one of her skills actually requires DP to activate.
Ah, interesting. What does she do? 10 DP? Okay, that's a lot.
Other than that, when she's using skill, if you tap her, you will see this icon. Currently called Equipment Response. If you have enough DP you can activate it, and Hadia will enhance her skill. One of her skills can also be activated straight up with the Equipment Response bonus, by tapping this icon. Now let's see her complete abilities. With her talent, every time Hadia consumes DP.
I thought that we were going to see more other subtype, but then he's really going to take a lot of minutes to just explain this one.
She can stun enemies in range, and permanently increase her attack up to a certain stack.
Oh, it's permanent. Interesting. So once I wonder how insane the thing activity equipment response doesn't because it can be set up to 5 times, meaning like 25%.
This talent looks like it tries to offset a low attack stat, but this thing can be quite slow to full stack.
Yeah.
By the way, this talent actually activates when she consumes DP by deploying, which means you can use her as a heli drop stun unit.
Oh. He does die immediately.
And for her skills. Skill 1 will only increase her defense at first, but you can choose to make her consume 10 DP to get an attack buff. You can either get the attack buff instantly by tapping the equipment response icon once the skill is ready, or later during skill activation. As for her skill 2, it needs DP to activate. And the skill will give her a couple of enhanced abilities. And you can then consume more DP to prolong the skill duration. Hadia's abilities hasn't really impressed, to be honest.
True.
But overall she is an interesting new archetype. Yes. Definitely looking forward to what the next operators in this archetype can do,
yeah,
especially the 6-star version.
Need to see a 6-star version.
And if this archetype is not a sign, we are getting Switch Axe operator in the next Monster Hunter.
Oh, that's interesting actually when you said that.
Collab, I don't know what is. Moving on, the next new archetype is from Sniper class, and this one is called Skybreaker.
Okay, from the name, you think that it's going to specialize on the sky? Like, I don't know if there's I don't remember if there is an archetype where the character only can attack the sky or not. Because so far, I think all the characters can attack the ground, but I wondered if there's a character that can attack only the sky.
With a free unit from Nasty debut event, Skybox.
Okay, that's a unique design.
Being the only one in this archetype. Skybox is a Skybreaker, another masterpiece written by Mr. Kojima.
Mr. Kojima?
Mr. Kojima?
Skybreaker is kind of the opposite of Sky Ranger Specialist. Much like other snipers, they can only be placed on range tiles, and will all—
He's floating on the tile, on the high ground tile.
Always be floating, except when using skill. The weirdest part about their trade is that they won't attack ground units when in the air.
I was right. Hey.
But will always attack flying enemies, and also block them. Although I don't think—
This is very niche. Like, not all, like, there isn't, like, from what I've seen, there isn't really characters that actually, like, it's not like they always put range, what you call flying characters, or flying opponents, or enemies. Like, this is very niche. Like, you can only, like, I'm surprised this is a sniper, not a specialist. Wait, is it a specialist, right? It's not a sniper, right? Yeah, I'm surprised that this is a sniper and not a specialist because it's very niche. Like, it's only work for only one type of enemy.
Because much like other snipers, they are vulnerable.
But can block flying enemies. Interesting. You can block flying enemies. Interesting, actually. I didn't know that. I guess because it's flying, right? Yeah. So that's an interesting thing to see. Like, you can block flying enemies. Like, if only there's well, it depends, right?
Cause much like other snipers, they are vulnerable. Okay, let's take a closer look at what he can do. His talent allow him to disable enemy special abilities, in other words, inflict silence when attacking an enemy for the first time.
But it's only for flying enemies. Like, what kind of flying like, I don't know. Like, so far, I guess for me, I don't know what kind of flying enemy there is in the game right now.
Basically Inez talent, but instead of bind it's silence, which is arguably less useful.
Yeah. Especially
for skills. In his skill 1, once it's ready he will automatically land for a brief amount of time and throw a bomb to his target.
It throws an original which has expanded spiritual. Okay.
Dealing big AoE physical damage. As for skill 2, he will land and get some ammo. Now his attack with these ammunition will deal critical damage and deal AoE. And when overloaded—
oh look, he's actually attacking the what you call the ground character now.
Or when starting to use the 6th ammo, you can manually deactivate the skill, and he will fire all the remaining ammo to a random target.
Holy Jessica, what the
Personally, I think it's a rather weird archetype.
Yeah, it's a very weird
archetype. The inability to attack ground enemies during off skill is quite a big drawback. This Skybreaker archetype also reminds me of the Liberator Guard. Just not as much power as them, or at least when he's compared to Tequila. By the way, he is released alongside Nasty. With her skill 3, you can build range tiles anywhere on the map to deploy him. Of course, It's not only useful for him but also for other ranged operators. Okay, let's see the last new archetype and
Watchman. What does this do? A new medic subclass.
the next 5 months.
The next 5 months? Oh my god, that's a long wait.
Got a new medic
Wait,
archetype.
it is from the Zima. I forgot her name. Is it Zima or the Zima Alter? I actually don't know.
Called Watchman. With this twink called Tiraxacum as the archetype first unit. And he should
I know her design.
be available at Wang's debut event.
Oh, it's Wang's. It's Wang's debut.
If you think the first 2 new archetypes are weird, then wait until you see this.
Oh, how weird it is.
One. Aside from restoring HP, which is what medic usually does, this medic can also fly. A really weird ability to be.
Why? What's the point? I guess so that he can not get attacked by others, I guess. Like the mage here, like I would assume this flying can make him able to not get damaged by others.
Given to a medic.
Like maybe you...
But I suppose the aim is so that the medic can fly to avoid danger.
Yeah, the AoE didn't hit him.
Medic only heals 1 unit at a time.
Oh, one unit?
Has pretty similar stats to a single target medic.
Okay, is there anything
For
more?
talent, anyone that is in a takeoff.
Oh, Century. Block. Another block. Okay.
For flying.
Why are we getting a lot of flying characters suddenly? I guess you can say the Master Hunter color are going to have a flying character, I guess? I would assume so.
State will get a sanctuary and +1 block count, which should also include himself. And this talent seems
he's actually blocking the flying thing.
to be the proof that this medic will also focus on supporting flying operators.
So okay, I feel like they're going to release so many flying characters right now. Oh my, this is scary now. But so far I haven't seen any flying 6-star.
All of his skills will make him fly. In skill 1 he will reduce his healing interval, and randomly heal allies within range. Meanwhile skill 2 will increase attack, heal additional target, and also heal other operators that are near the healing target. In my opinion it's a really weird medic archetype. Giving a flying ability to a medic is technically a good thing.
Yes.
But might be a bit unnecessary, since you always need to put your medic out of the danger anyway. There might be a stage where this flying ability comes in handy for a medic.
I think there will be a stage like that, to be honest. I feel like that's the only reason why they introduced in the first place.
But I think it will still make this archetype flying ability a niche ability.
Yep.
And
like
who knows?
Flying is very niche.
So far anytime a new medic archetype gets their first 6-star, that 6-star is going to be the most relevant medic.
Yeah. Oh, Titi's a medic. Oh, I forgot. Wait, I did saw her ability, but I didn't remember she was a medic.
Well, maybe TT is arguable.
Okay, so TT is the only one is arguable, huh?
Anyway, we'll see what a 6-star watchman can do. So that's all the new subclass in CN server.
Interesting.
What do you think? That should be all. Adios.
Adios. It's interesting. We got 3 new classes, but so far a lot of 3 classes are like the first one. Like I think the only thing that it needs to do is just to use like it's a class that what called takes DP to buff you, right? So I feel like there is a way to make it more powerful by giving more buff. Maybe you can stack more, like set a lot of DP and then make the unit powerful. Like I feel like there is a lot of flexibility for this. Like I think it's not niche. Like I feel like it just depends on how big the buff is, right? But the other tools are subtypes, the subclasses. They are very niche. Like they only like it feels like they are only focusing on the flying one. Like I wonder if we're going to have a lot of flying unit, and I wonder if the characters like this can only be healed by a healer, which is a watchman that can fly. Like I feel like there is going to be probably going to be a new meta, a new stage where there's going to be a lot of sky enemies, and we need characters that can fly to block those enemies. But maybe the enemy this like I feel like we're going to have a flying defender next. But and I think medics cannot heal the flying one. I don't know. Maybe they can, maybe they don't. I genuinely don't know. But yeah, I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Guys, enjoy. Please subscribe and please share the video to see more of my content. And yeah, peace out.